What's good, y'all? It's Chloe back here with Drench Games, and I'm here to show y'all the DSFA playoffs. The first round this season, we got the 8-7 Islanders versus the Bobcats. Watkins with the kick return, bringing it out a bit, and you see Jake Taylor is injured on that play. Now, I know we're just jumping into it in this high speed, but I like to show highlights as we see Jenkins, this league's MVP, just getting work done, handing off to Watkins. This is the fullback league, baby, and we are here to show you that today as Watkins is getting the handoff. There's also been a lot of discrepancy in this quarterback room as we try to get that on the third down, but you know, it's out of bounds. But there's been a lot of discrepancy in the Bobcats running back room with will the running back that they drafted be their running back, or will Watkins be? But none of that matters, as on defense, we miss a few tackles and the Islanders are gonna go and score in our purple end zone. God damn. But look, that's nothing to us, because the tight end Webb 24 is gonna catch it and get us to about the 45, avoiding a sack. Jenkins gets the ball out and throws it to Williams. That 6-9 connection. Ooh-wee. And another player is injured right there, Jared Jenkins, but he's only out for a quarter. Here we are in the red zone. Gibson, this is the running back I was talking about, but he can't seem to get the job done. He might be out of here next season, as we see Watkins with the play fake, but Jenkins is going to take it to himself and get into the end zone for the touchdown. He is the fastest QB in this league for a reason, came straight out of high school and is doing his thing. But none of that matters, because on D, we give up a touchdown. Not we. The Bobcats give up a touchdown to the Islanders, making the game 13-10. Oh, and we see right here, Jenkins drops back and throws it to Hagan. Hagan avoiding some tackles and getting to about the 20. So this game has kind of been a shootout. Red zone to red zone, but we see the fullback Watkins proving his worth as he dives into the end zone and scores a touchdown to put the Bobcats up 16-13. And let's see what happens as he busts out a little dance. Look at that replay. Oh my gosh, the fullback. This is why he is important in their running game. But the defense right here has to clutch up. Third quarter, 2 minutes left. Scott drops back to pass, throws it to Gaynor, and Seymour makes the tackle right there. One of the standout defensive linemen on our defense as they throw to Peyton, a little quick pitch to the side, and we catch that user tackle with Fellows, but Adam Archuleta, actually a real person, is injured on that play, but we end up avenging our team. They end up avenging their teammate and stopping the third down. And we see Watkins here ripping a big run, something like the Beast Quake. Nah, this the T-Quake for Terrio Watkins. And they back in the end zone. Fake handoff to Gibson. He throws to Webb, the tight end, and he flexes on him. Another touchdown for the Bobcats, making their point total 29. Wow. 29-14. It's kind of looking like this game is over. 35 because I super sim. We love the super sim here. Scott is going to try to do something, and Gaynor catches it as we are a little bit too slow to get him, making this game a bit more interesting. 21-35. Well, 20-35, but I think they get the extra point. I'm pretty sure they get the extra point. And you see in this league, it's a lot of long bombs, man. This thing is about style points. This thing is about highlights. You know what I mean? This thing is about football, but it's about glam too, baby. It's about glam and storylines, baby. So we see right there, they make the field goal right through our upright.
I hate you, Chloe.
And you're probably wondering, ain't that the Florida Firecast logo? Hey man, look, we not using this for commercial use, but we see the onside kick failed and the end of game score is 35-21 as you see the Bobcats advance 6-9 in the regular season. 10 the Carolina Islanders were 8-7 in the regular season, so now they fall to 8-8 with an exit in the playoffs in this 8-team expansion. Well, the 8-team playoffs is a new idea. I mean, there's 16 teams in the league, so half the team is making the playoffs. Really, I'm doing it just to highlight more teams, honestly. But you see, we simulate this Kentucky Vipers versus Kansas Kings. They take care of them. We simulate the Crusaders versus the Knights, the Niagara Knights. The Crusaders take care of that. So now we're at round 2 in the playoffs here. The semifinals, the Kansas Kings with Harrison Harper and Chapman, the quarterback. Harrison Harper actually the cover of this game and won the won the championship last season against his former team, actually. So this is something to see, a little bit of rivalry right here. But Harrison Harper, #1, proving why he's the face of the league currently. But we'll see how that goes. And Jordan, 23 Jordan catches the ball right there. And we're going to see this offense being in sync for the most part during this game. Chapman throws the pass to Jackson, #7 Jackson, and he's right there in the end zone, running across the Kings lettering. And we look at this replay right here and see how he breaks away. They know this game means a lot for Harrison Harper. They know it means a lot, so we coming out here to ball. Kendall. Now there's a little bit of beef here, Kendall and Harper, because he felt like he was running the offense, but they do not even need Harper anymore as Culver, the not his replacement, but the running back that they signed afterwards. He seems to be doing pretty well as he gets this long run. Hopefully we see more from him this game. You know, this league has a lot of characters, but they missed that field goal crazily and get stopped. So they missed that field goal. But Harper, he's saying, fuck y'all. He running down to the 30, to the 20, the 15, the 10, and he trying to get to that K in Kings as he scores the touchdown, #1, and spikes it, showing y'all that, hey, I'm the best, and I really do this shit. Look at that man run. Oh, my God. Ooh-wee. These playoffs is looking like it's going to be something crazy, y'all. But we see the Crusaders back on offense. DC, the Capital Crusaders, and throwing to their longtime receiver Fred Knight. But Culver right here punches it in for the touchdown and flexes on him, showing y'all that he is the truth. He is the truth, and they want to get back to the championship to prove that they can do it without Harper. But this funky little replay right here, Harper ends up scoring the game. Really, that shouldn't be ruled a touchdown. I don't think the ball crossed the pylon, but hey, we ain't gonna complain. The Crusaders back on offense, handing it off to Culver. Culver gets some yards, a spin move to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, and he's trying to flex on their logo. Once again, flex on the letter one time for pointing to the crowd, and they really show it's really a battle of who wants it more. That's really how I like these games in my simulation style. I really like it to be shootouts, exciting. Who really wants it more, especially in the playoffs? So we see right here, he drops back and throws it to Hartman for a touchdown. This game is getting crazy. There's a fumble right there, and it is recovered by Carfool on the Crusaders. This game is getting pretty interesting. So 21-21. In the third quarter, right before the fourth quarter, I'm going to hop into Super Sim right here. 2 5-yard runs by Culver, 6-yard pass from Kendall tonight. And we see right here Jackson. They're trying to get to this championship and really show what's up. And we see in the Super Sim, the Crusaders score. And in the third quarter, it is 28-21. But Chapman drops back to pass and throws it to Jones. Jones, who's been pretty quiet this season, dives into the end zone and gets the touchdown. Oh, yeah. 28-28. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They get a stop on defense. Chapman right here. We're going to see what he cooks up. He's dropping back. Has a man open, and that's Jordan, 23 Jordan, Mike Jordan, and he's going to get them all the way down close to the red zone. But Harper right here just caps it off and does a signature DSFA dive in the end zone, baby. You know how it's going. You know how they rocking, and he's flexing. The crowd is going crazy. Is that a real crowd? We don't know. Making the score 35-28, and we love that Super Sim. Actually, they make it 42-28 as we sim the rest of this game. We're just gonna see how it goes. 28 seconds left, 13, and we're gonna come in right when 13 seconds left, and just see if any miracles happen. But nothing really, as they run out the clock and give this last handoff to Harrison Harper, who is giving them a nightcap. Good night, Crusaders. And hello, we are in the DSFA championship. 51-28, a record of points scored in the DSFA playoffs. Wow. And here we are, the New Jersey Vets versus the Cincinnati Bobcats in the second round. One of the coldest games ever in DSFA history, but that don't matter because Massey is running all the way into their end zone for a touchdown. But Watkins, he ain't afraid of the cold and is getting into the end zone. You see the smoke coming out of players' mouths. This is one of them cold games, you know. This is definitely one of them cold ones. So yeah, I mean, we definitely like to see a lot of exciting games. Ooh, and the vets are looking to kill the Bobcats early. The touchdown is still one of the best talents in the league, but a pass to Williams puts the Bobcats right back in the end zone, 14-6. Let's see what Jenkins does. Fakes a handoff. That's what he loves to do, and passes to Hagen. Hagen, one of his favorite targets in his playoffs. And he shows that he got the muscle, and they ready to tussle as we see Williams, their quarterback, throws it and tips it and gets it into Stills' hands. Stills is showing you why he's one of the best, and that will be a first goal situation. And Stills ends up punching it in right there. Now, this is a player that has been hard to stop. We're going to look into the stats after the season and see, but man, Stills is just a great talent. As we see one of the fastest player in the league, the fastest quarterback in the league. Jenkins is getting them all the way down to about the 20, between the 20 and the 15, so maybe that's what, the 19? Oh yeah, and we see Jenkins is dropping it back and throwing it to Harris. Harris, one of his favorite. Harris is honestly his favorite target throughout the season. I played with these teams, and Keys gets a pick. Oh my God. The way I edit this, I don't even have time to say my blurb, but yeah. Harris is definitely one of Jenkins' favorite targets throughout the season. As we see Greg Williams, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, but that don't matter to the Bobcats because Jenkins is showing you why. He's really trying to get the MVP title. Now, the awards happened after the playoffs, so this game is definitely a shootout. The vets wanted it to be a shutout. They came in trying to stop the Bobcats game plan, but that doesn't matter because the main starting running back Gibson takes the pass and is trying to show his worth and is trying to get that new contract right there. He dives into the end zone, but still catches a second touchdown on the day, and this one is getting dicey, guys. The fans in Cincinnati are quiet, and there he is pointing on the logo, showing you that he is him. 35-35, 2 minutes left. Watkins running, almost to the first down. And we're gonna see right here what coach is cooking up, and another run to Watkins to the outside. We love a good outside run. He breaks a tackle. He breaks another one. He's running. The ref get out the fucking way. And Watkins is in there for a touchdown, a fullback touchdown, a big back touchdown. That's what we love, a BBTD. That's what we finna start calling him, man. A BBTD, a big back touchdown, man. That's what we love in this league. As we see Williams right there, passes it to Smith. It is pretty surprising out there that he has other receivers. He's been throwing it to Stills so much that it's so crazy. But shout out to Jerry Smith. Williams, definitely an icon in this league. He definitely has the icon badge when you look at his stats, but that don't matter because there is a sack. Making it 2-15. He's dropping back, seeing what he could do, and Smith catches it over 2 defenders, and Stills is there for second and inches. They're trying to make this a game, but Tracy Stills is injured and he is out. And we're gonna see what happens here. Is that a touchdown? No, it is out of bounds. 4th and inches. This might be to win the game. Massey, can he do it? No. And it is a turnover on downs. We see right here, Benny Jenkins, 12 for 16, 4 TDs, 0 picks. And they are in victory formation, as you see, and they will play the Kansas Kings in the second overall DSFA championship. As you see, Williams has been fighting to get to this championship his whole career, but this young team came in and did their thing. Coaches shaking it up with each other. They're showing another cut of Williams. He's salty. Harris in the back celebrating, and let's go. So we got an exciting championship on our hands. 2 really high power offenses coming up. But let's just look at these individual stats real quick as we see 260 yards, and Watkins, oh Lord, 142 and 2 touchdowns. We're going to look at all the stats at the end of the season like I said. That's what I told y'all, and that's what I'm going to do. So here we are in the second overall DSFA championship. Woo! The last one I did not post to YouTube, and the last one was recorded, but I lost all that footage, and we are looking at the Bobcats home field field advantage at the championship. Undefeated in the playoffs, and so are the Kings. But the Kings are the visitors for some reason. I don't know. But it is a championship. It's a parade inside the city, yeah. In Cincinnati, my hometown. Oh my gosh. And we see this game, how's it going to get started? And we see he throws to Harris, the tight end. The other Harris. Face mask penalty. You know the Bobcats are taking that. They always going to take the penalty. So, here we are. Giving the ball out to Watkins. Watkins is running. But they can't get anything done on that drive. And they try a 52-yard field goal, which is going to be short. And this league has some questionable kicking. But we see the Kansas Kings go down and punch it in. And we see right here on the replay, ooh, he drops back and throws it to Jordan. Jordan, oh my God, right there on the logo. We see right here, Jenkins is running, trying to get some yards, seeing what he could do to the 20, to the 10, all the way down. And that will put them in the red zone, and here's how they punch it in, right there to Webb, the tight end, another one of his favorite targets in the playoffs. But none of that matters when they got the best player in their league, Harrison Harper, running it in right there for a touchdown. Some of these drives I didn't show because footage, hard drives, weird things. You see, Watkins gets an 88-yard TD, and most definitely he will be on the roster next season. There's definitely a lot of roster shakeup in this league. And we see right there, Jenkins is dropping back and throwing it to Hagan. Oh my Lord. Hagan with another touchdown in these playoffs. Chapman is dropping back and throwing to Harper. Harper is trying to get that first down, but, he doesn't get him. He's actually known for being a non-threat in the pass game and kind of having butterfingers, which is kind of wild, but hey, it's a league. Everybody has their flaws. Every man has a flaw, I guess. But Harrison Harper is running up the gut. Shout out to Miles Dawkins, man. Up the gut. That's how we feel it. That's how they feel it. And that's how they get the touchdown. I mean, not the touchdown, but the first down. Ooh-wee. As we see right there, there's a nerve pitch. Johnny McDaniels, boy, he ain't going to be returning for this championship. But 21-14 at the end of the third quarter, as we're going into a fourth quarter. Now, we see Harrison Harper comes right back in the fourth quarter and scores a touchdown. We see the replay. Oh my gosh, a DSFA dive. We can't forget about the DSFA dive. That is a classic move. That is a signature move in the league. Because if you run in and get to that corner and you dive, it's style. So right here we see 21-21, 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Watkins is kind of like a Cordero Patterson type player. This league is full of them. You know what I mean? Because that's honestly the position I wanted to play when I played football, but I didn't end up doing that, and I played on D, and which I love also. But Watkins is bringing it out of the end zone, gets him to, you know what? I can't see that fucking yard line. I don't know where the fucking ball. Wait. It was on 27. All right, I'm tweaking, y'all. I'm talking fast. But yeah, 3 minutes, 14 seconds in the fourth quarter. Play clock to 10, 9, 8. And we see Jenkins is dropping back and throwing to Hagan. Oh my gosh. Hagan has just been catching everything. Most of these receivers, I don't show drops. Hey, I don't show drops, man. We here for the entertainment. As we see, Jenkins is running down that sideline. And as y'all see, I love outside runs too, but oh God, I don't even know what to say. He fakes it off to Watkins, and here's the tight end is in for a touchdown. I was tongue twisted on that. We see 4 inches right here, Harrison Harper, but they failed to do it. Wow. And that will be the second overall DSFA championship. And we see right here the Cincinnati Bobcats walk out as the victors. Their first championship in franchise history is good for the hometown. You see Super Bowl MVP Benny Jenkins right there. We see Terry Watkins, he's fucking huge, hugging the coach. And we see right there 6 and 8 dump Gatorade on the coach, and this might be a dynasty for years to come. Who knows? We see Brett Chapman and Harrison Harper just distraught. They were the regular season champs. They had one of the best records in the regular season, actually. But none of that matters as the confetti comes down and Harris and Jenkins hold up their coach as they hold the DSFA championship trophy. Now, here we are looking at some retirements of the league. The Blackjacks, they fell right outside the playoffs, but their quarterback, Randy Black, a legend in the league, but just could never get it done, is out. Fred Knight, he is gone. He is done. 35 years old. Beanie Man from the Hawks, he's gone. Hanson from the Niagara Knights. Patrick Harris, who actually played a part in almost getting a championship, he's out at 35 years old. That's a real guy. Marauders, he's gone. Holcomb from the Marauders, they were 0-15 this season. So here's the thing, I actually have it like double. So these stats aren't their actual stats from the season. I just have to play it in franchise and then export the teams each year. So that's what I'm doing. So these players were on these teams this past season, but they are no longer in the league. As you see, they are retirement. Ooh, Adam Archer, who actually got injured in the playoffs, is gone out of the league. Some real guys. Some of these teams aren't in the league, but these are also teams I created. The Ohio Counties, just some bulls. Don't pay attention to these teams. But the Crusaders, Fred Knight is gone, and Ernie Freeman is gone. So two veteran receivers. Mo Martin is gone.